are recording for Nash Racer on YouTube. This time we've started it before the race starts. You know, Crackerjack race announcer for the first race last week. Still got his rookie stripes. It looks like everybody's checked in. Carl Golden, your BQ for 21.5 touring car, followed by Daryl, Jeff Mobley, Rick Worth, Harry Miyake, Dennis Floor, and Jeff Seiler bringing up the 7th spot. Oh, they're already starting. Your fan is surging. The motor does that. Depending on where the rotor is in the motor will determine whether the fan's surging. Motor rotor. We got marshals around the track. We're docking Tim Moore a lap off his main for not marshalling, because he's supposed to be marshalling, not just not calling the race. John Barron is working his way out to marshal. He's going to grab the other end of the driver's stand. We're going to need him out there. We're going to get a nice clean start. Not like Tim, will restart the race. Be main, be smooth. Drivers on the tone, less than 5. Easy, 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 easy. Oop, little tap for Carl there. And Mobley gets by. So does Harry. That's Daryl, my bad. Daryl getting clobbered. Throws it back into the fray. Trouble for Dennis. Blows it over the pipe. Waits till Daryl gets by. So up at the front in that yellow and green is Carl, followed by Mobley in the pink and white. Harry in that 3rd spot. Looks like Rick. Trouble for Mobley. Falls to the back of the pack. Going to have to work his way back up as Harry now chasing down Carl. Mobley down to last. Trouble for Dennis again. Gets caught up with Seiler as Seiler marshals him. Up at the front, though, it is Carl out to a 1.6 second lead over Harry. Rick Worth in that 3rd spot. Daryl all the way back up to 4th. Trouble for Harry there. That's going to let Rick move up in the 2nd. See if Rick can take that Serpent car and chase down Carl. But he's got Harry. Harry clips him, lets Daryl up to 2nd. So Daryl back up into 2nd from being last. As a Bosch and a hit on the corner there. Harry not liking how that corner was going for him, so he pushed it out of the way. But it is Carl in the lead. Trouble for Jeff there. Dennis in that 7th spot as Jeff up in that 6th spot. Just needs to stay clean. But Carl threw the sweeper onto the straightaway. Daryl threw the sweeper onto the straightaway. Daryl in that white and orange. Carl in the green and yellow. The real battle is Rick up on 2 wheels chasing down with Mobley in tow. Harry in that 3rd spot in the all green. Mobley digging on
4
Rick.
minutes left.
Just yanking the trigger down the straightaway as 3rd place and 4th and 5th are coming up on Seiler. Mobley goes for around the outside. That's a brave move on Seiler. Mobley rolls Rick. It's a Rick roll. Mobley waits, bounces off a couple pipes. That gives Harry a little bit of breathing room. Watch it in the 90. Watch it in the 90. Seiler finds him. I think that, is it working? Looks like the leader coming up on Mobley right now. Mobley gets out of the way, bounces off the pipes. Daryl down the straightaway, 4.1 seconds back. Harry 1 second back to Daryl now. That is a closing battle. Mobley 1.2 behind Rick. Dennis 1.1 behind Seiler as Dennis works his way around Seiler. That is a battle for position with 2nd place coming up on Jeff. Jeff gets out of the way. 3rd place coming up on Jeff in a 2nd. The green of Harry. Dennis gets out of the Seiler gets by as Dennis lets the leaders by. So Seiler and Dennis fighting it out for that 6th and 7th down the straightaway. Couple little taps in the center. Dennis squeaks through on Seiler. Seiler tries to bring it back. And Dennis blows the corner. Going to have to wait for Seiler. As your leader, Carl, working his way past the fourth place of Rick Worth. So it's Carl, Daryl, 5 seconds back. Harry, 9/10 back. Trying to chase back down on Daryl. Rick Worth, 6 seconds back with Mobley, 1.4 back. So the blue and white of Rick works in the center section with the pink and white of Mobley. And Seiler still about 2/10 ahead of. Seiler now up 3 seconds on Dennis. Little tap there for Seiler. Mobley trying to put pressure on Rick. They body tuck Seiler. Seiler's still trying to drive hard. He's got Dennis coming up on him, but he has to pit for the body tuck. Dennis gets by 4/6 as Seiler falls to 7th. Harry still about 2 seconds behind Daryl as falls back a little bit further here. Harry in that green, Daryl in the orange and white. Your leader down the straightaway is Carl. Now out. Good job. Carl now out to a 5.4 second over Daryl. Closest battle right now, Mobley and Rick fighting it out through the sweeper onto the straightaway. Mobley tightens it up through the sweeper. Rick right there in the Serpent. Mobley in the Awesomatics through the center section. Mobley right there putting pressure on Rick.
1 minute left.
Can Mobley handle the pressure? Rick can't. He taps out, but holds on to position. Mobley tries to put it in there. They come up on Seiler. Rick goes around the outside of Seiler, too.
45 seconds left.
Little tap for Harry. Going to fall further back to Daryl as Daryl comes up on Seiler. But the battle still between Rick Worth and Jeff Mobley for that fourth and fifth place. 7/10 at the line as Rick goes 11-7 and Mobley's 12 flat on that lap. But Mobley closes it up through the center section. Rick down the straightaway, yanks the trigger. Can Mobley make up any ground? No. Rick into the infield. Mobley closes through the center again.
15
They've
seconds
got 15
left.
to go. Rick pulls the trigger again, hold them off on the straightaway. Mobley can't find any way around. This is going to be their last lap with 5 seconds to go. Rick goes wide. Mobley can't convert. They're going to run it down to the straight. And Rick does a little wiggle, showing off.
Done.
Mobley brings home behind him by 2/10.
Done.
And Dennis and Seiler,
Jeff
they were a
Seiler
lap
done.
apart from each other, so
Dennis
that
Flora
didn't
done.
matter.
Carl
going to take your win.
finished.
Daryl second,
The race is
5.8
completed.
back. Harry 5.2 back. Rick 5 back. Mobley that 0.26. Dennis down 2 laps and Seiler down 1 lap to Dennis. All right, take your cars back to the pits. Carl had fast lap 11.17. That was a good run.
One minute to the start of the race. Tim Moore.
All right, A-main time. It is Wes, John, Nathan, Jackie,
45
Steve,
seconds
Andy,
to the start
and
of
Tim
the race.
Moore. I guess Steve's gone home, so it'll just be the 6 of you.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
X-ray 1, 2 in the B. We leave the B out. X-ray goes 1, 2 at Apex.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Actually, you're 1, 2, 3 X-ray. 4th place was a Serpent. 5th was an Awesomatics way down there. 6th was another Awesomatics. 7th was another X-ray. high possibility an Awesomatics can win and lose this. Yeah, this is the Awesomatics spec class.
Nathan Flores. Jackie Woodard.
Yeah, if EA was still running for X-ray, we'd probably still be
Andy
running most of
Escher.
the X-rays. Watch the sweeper. Watch the sweeper. Slow old blue guy shoes is in the sweeper. Target. All right, waiting for Wes to check in. Slow Wes. John Barron to check in. All right.
John Prolix. Wesley Wilson.
Hi, everybody is checked in. They're going to get another lap here to warm up the tires. All right, line them up, grid them up. Wes Wilson, your TQ. Still can't get his 34, but what are you doing? John Barron, like, taking out, showing the fender early. Hey, no, I'm not in the race, John. I'm not the only one that does that. All right. All right, drivers. Are you ready? On the tone, I will restart. Less than 5. And they're off. Nice A-main start, except for Jackie, who decides to tap. Oh, Andy taps, lets Tim by. West down the straight. Oh, and Nathan to the lead. And Jackie with the tuck. Drives through Dennis's feet. Oh, my gosh. Because he didn't want to lose to Tim Moore. Up at the front, it is Nathan with the gift after Wes goes hard down the straightaway wall. John trying to recover, taps the 180. Going to have Andy all over the back of him. Just wait till he wrecks, Andy. It'll be epic. Oh, Wes going wide there. Losing ground. Oh, Andy taps, loses 2. Jackie up into that 4th spot.
5 minutes
B
left.
main winner giving the A main winner driving tips, or A main driver driving tips. So it is Nathan, Wes, John, Jackie, Andy, and Tim Moore. Nathan, 4/10 up. Wes still blowing the infield entry. Oh, trouble for Barron. Finds the fast line. I saw nothing. He stuck the landing. He was 1.2 behind, now 1.8 behind Wes. Wes closing back in on Nathan. Can Nathan hold him off? Nathan in the blue and yellow, Wes in the red. Nathan with Wes now hounding him. Jackie trying to close in on Barron, but he taps the center. My favorite
4 minutes
corner.
left.
So Nathan Oh, Nathan, a little tap in front of the driver's stand lets Wesley take over the lead. Jackie still trying to chase Barron down. The gap was 1.2, now 9/10. As Jackie pulls off 3 on that. Barron in the light green, Jackie in the dark green. Andy trying to hold off Tim Moore. Got him by 2.2. Fastest lap, Wes with a 11.6. Couple of 7s for Nathan and John. An 8 for Jackie. 11 for Andy and 11.1 for Tim Moore. So Wes now stretching it out on Nathan. Barron 1.8 back last time around. Now 1.5 as Wes has pulled out a 1.3 gap on Nathan. Wes still blowing the infield coming in. Oh, a little tap there before the inside sweeper. But John now closing hard on Nathan, 6/10 back. The real battle in front of the driver's stand, the blue and yellow of Nathan, the green, light green of John, as they've pulled a gap on Jackie. Leader coming up on Tim Moore. Another Jackie, another tap. Slightly letting Andy by or get closer. Tim goes way wide, getting out of the way. He's just circulating and says, I'm in the A. I don't care where I finish.
2 minutes left.
Oh, John, a little slap to the outside wall. Oh, nice inside pass on the 180 from John Barron. Beautifully executed. Nathan now down to third. John back into second. So as they started, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is how they're running. The gap now, Nathan 3/10 back. Closest battle on Barron. Can he put pressure on Barron? Little tap for Jackie. Going to fall further back to that. Oh, hard tap for Jackie. Onto the straightaway. Gets it cleaned out. Leader coming up on Andy. Andy lets him by. That's going to let Tim Moore close on, but Tim's got to worry about second and third coming up on him. See if Tim heaves.
1
John
minute
down
left.
the straightaway in the light green. Tim gets out of the way. He's got Nathan. He lets him by. So, but they still, if Tim can fall on Nathan's rear bumper, maybe he can use them as a pit to get by Andy.
45 seconds left.
So Nathan still about 5 seconds behind John as they come up on Andy.
30 seconds
Andy
left.
lets John by. Don't know if Tim has enough time. Nathan coming up to Andy. Andy's going to wait till the last second for this one.
15
he doesn't want
seconds
a
left.
chance letting Tim by. Three, 2, 1. Tim going to get caught at the line. No, keep going. Keep going.
Jackie Woodard done.
So close, but
Wesley
he got
Wilson
the extra
done.
bonus lap.
John Prolix done.
Don't screw it up in the
Andy
last lap.
Escher done.
Wes
Nathan
Wilson going
Flores
to take
done.
the win,
Tim Moore
33.605. John
done.
33.608.
All drivers
Nathan
are finished.
33.610.
The
Jackie
race is completed.
32.04. Andy 32.09. And Tim 32.11. Again, next weekend might have a new format. We'll see. 1 practice round and 3 main qualifiers.